In western Michigan, a new relationship between business and the natural world is emerging.
If our designs went from being brute force designs that simply added fossil fuels, for example, to obviate some natural system, that we actually went and engaged in these natural systems in fecund ways, the way nature does, wouldn't that be a delightful prospect?
On a reclaimed prairie wetland in Holland, Michigan, a unique building reflects a unique company with a history of innovation. Herman Miller is a leading manufacturer of office furniture. When they planned a new factory and office complex, they asked Bill McDonough to design a building that would both capture the spirit of their company and improve their bottom line.
The Aaron Chair from Herman Miller, Business Week's Design of the Decade, and the official chair of office hockey.
Completed in 1995, the building is known as the greenhouse, an image far different from that of the traditional factory. The dark, satanic mills of the Industrial Revolution were machines for working in, where people's needs were secondary to the demands of the assembly line. Herman Miller and Bill McDonough had a different vision. Could a factory be designed to allow workers to connect with nature? And would this make a difference in performance? William McDonough and partners designed the building to maximize operational flexibility with 26 loading docks on 3 sides. Oriented to the daily path of the sun, 47,000 square feet of glass, including 66 skylights, provide abundant natural light to workspaces. In the nearly 300,000 square foot plant, the air is entirely replenished every 30 minutes. Across the full arc of the building, a sunlit hallway connects the outdoors with the interior and factory workers with office staff. They call it Main Street.
It is the street. It has street lights. It has plant life. We even have our folk art, the animals that are colorful, whimsical, fun. Regardless of where your workplace or office is, if you want to go to one of our cafes, the coffee pot, the copy machine, a meeting room, you will go to the street. The street is a wonderful place for that spontaneous meeting that happens when you bump into someone and have that conversation that otherwise might not happen.
You know, that's the thing that hits you all the time is your connection to the outdoors. You can always see the out of doors. Even when there are storms, you see the lightning and you just sort of connected.
That whole, refreshing idea of integrating the office worker, the factory worker, of engaging the indoors with the outdoors, and just connecting, is a hugely magnifying event, and it has all these multiplier effects.
To be able to see the sky, and it gives you, you don't feel boxed in, and you really don't feel like you're at work.
When the building was being designed, Herman Miller executive Bix Norman told Bill McDonough, if this building were a suit of clothes, it would be an Aloha shirt, and if it were a car, it would be a 1965 Ford Mustang convertible. Business Week magazine gave the greenhouse facility the first ever Good Design is Good Business award. The greenhouse cost $52 a square foot, about 15% more than a comparable building. But energy costs decreased by 30%, and performance rose so dramatically that one executive said the building is paying for itself every 3 months.
We have doubled our productivity in this space in the last 5 years, which means that we are producing twice as much with essentially the same number of people.
One measure of increased worker satisfaction is that over half of the plant's 700 employees maintain 100% attendance records.
We've had people drive up to the building and ask for applications to fill out because they want to work here just because of the building.
They sent me over here to train, and it was such a nice environment I didn't want to leave. So I kind of waited till there was a posting open, and then I put in for that posting, and I got accepted. I never dreamed of working into a beautiful place like this.
It wasn't only workers who were attracted to the greenhouse. Every year, thousands of customers and others come to tour the building.
The word that I hear customers say most often when they come to the greenhouse is a very simple word: wow.
The building just speaks a whole environmental story, and you really have to stop and listen to that story.
The greenhouse facility has become part of the Herman Miller brand. But the new consciousness didn't stop with sunlight and fresh air. Increasingly, customers had questions about what was in the products and their effect on human health and the environment.
We're now up to, and in some weeks we've had as many as 12 questionnaires from our customers. It really shows that our customers are becoming very aware and very concerned about what manufacturers are doing for the environment, and their questions are not easy.